I see the legislature in Topeka, and this is really a both sides thing. Top to bottom, they make decisions without bringing the stakeholders to the table to ask them what solutions they think. They will move whole departments within the state because they look and they see a bucket of money. Oh, this bucket of money don't belong here. We need to put this bucket of money over here. And then they don't even talk to the heads of the department, much less the receptionist or whatever. I was shocked when I found that out, that they don't even go to the heads of the department and say, hey, we think that your department belongs under this. They just unilaterally make these decisions. And I interviewed for multiple positions with the state of Kansas and met with people in different departments. And it was very interesting. And it was just really shocking to me how legislators are not going to the experts of a department when they want to make changes to it. And it just, none of it makes sense to me. It makes no sense.
And of course, I was the director of aviation for the state for 7.5 years, and we would do programming with communities to specifically avoid having funding available at the end of the year to avoid the money being swept, in spite of the fact that the program was in place, we had the bids, everything was ready to go. And that, in fact, there was one program that the legislature had specifically set aside, and everyone was still afraid that it was suddenly going to be changed before the end of the year. The way that we designed it and everything else about it was to avoid the unintended consequences of somebody tinkering in a program that was established by them.
Yeah, because if you have money left over at the end of the year, and for whatever reason, they just take it. And then you're in danger of not getting that. They're like, oh, you made it last year without this extra 10 grand. You can make it forever. So it kind of doesn't incentivize you to be fiscally responsible and then let that money build up for a future project or an unexpected maintenance. It's like each department could have its own little rainy day fund if they didn't just take your money at the end of the fiscal year because you didn't spend it. I just don't understand how it's fiscally responsible to say spend it or lose it.
Yeah. That was always a challenge, and there were lots of years where we were on people to spend their money. The big problem would be those years where the federal money didn't come through, where you had a continuing resolution or whatever. And so whenever we were matching money or we were pairing with the feds on a project, that even became more complex.
Yeah, and as we've seen, you can work with one administration on a project, get it all approved and even started, and then the next person can come in and just take away your funding. I don't know if the state level is like that, but we've seen it at the federal level now, them do that.
And I have not experienced that at the state level, and I worked through 3 administrations, so I don't know if that can happen, but it certainly is a concern.
Yeah, it is.